Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Heart with Saima. I come to you every Thursday from 1 to 2. I am about to go live on the radio Caravan 104.1 and 700 FM 700 AM. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Uh, Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Heart with Saima. I come to you every Thursday from 1 to 2, and I bring to you, things that I'm passionate about. We start with real estate, or today we are going to talk a little bit about the economy, and I do that because it is all connected to what is going on in the world of real estate. So we will be talking a little bit about what's going on with the Federal Reserve, and so that is kind of where we will be starting. You're listening to Saima on 104.1 FM, 700 AM, Radio Caravan. You're able to watch me from anywhere in the world. You're able to listen to me from anywhere in the world. From jointhecaravan.com पे जाके आप अगर connect करें, you're able to listen to me from anywhere. And more than that, please do follow me on Saima Malik Dillon. You are able to follow me on YouTube. I would love for you to subscribe, and you're able to connect and watch again from anywhere in the world at your convenience on YouTube or Facebook. Please do follow me. I'm under Saima Dillon is my business page. Saima Malik Dillon is my personal page. I am streaming live on YouTube as well, and I am streaming live on Instagram as well for the first 25 minutes. So from here, we, are going to transition into just what's happening in my world, what's happening in the world of real estate. This is Simon Dillon, your Dallas, Texas realtor. I believe in touching lives, so let's touch lives together. So first of all, Ramzan Mubarak to all my family and friends who are fasting today. So, Ramzan is a time for us to grow closer to our Creator, to reflect, worship, and to nourish our souls. Sometimes, you think, right? What is the purpose of life? Why are we in this world? What are we supposed to achieve? What are we supposed to accomplish in this life? What's the purpose? I don't know अगर आप ये सवाल करते हैं या नहीं, but I'm a philosopher at heart, so I am a storyteller. I feel that so मैं ज़रूर लाइफ को हर चीज़ पे क्वेश्चन करती हूँ, मैं चीज़ों को खुरेती हूँ, मैं चीज़ों को डिस्कवर करने की कोशिश करती हूँ. I work on my own self. I work on जो भी मेरे अंदर खुद के questions आते हैं, I work on trying to addressing those questions, because I think there's a norm in society which says कि हर चीज को the fear is used to force people to just blindly do things. But I feel that is not the right way to do things. The right way to do things is to learn and to explore. Life is all about growth. If life weren't about growth, we would be today living the same kind of lives that were lived, a century ago, or 20 years ago, or 30 or 40 or 50 years ago. I think in this world, when we are here, it's all about growth. It's all about evolving, and it's all about this journey of life where we are supposed to learn from everything around us. Every phase of life. मैं तो यहाँ तक कि ये भी बोलती हूँ कि जिंदगी का हर एक दिन I'm a little bit different than I was yesterday. So so coming back to basically let's to just reflect a little bit, to talk about fasting. Clinical trials have shown that intermittent fasting can lead to improvement in health conditions such as obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancers, and neurological disorders. So, intermittent fasting in itself, even if you put aside, uh, that we do fast in the month of Ramadan, which is, a 30-day of fasting cycle, but science has shown that just doing intermittent fasting has so many benefits, and it is life changing, and it is something which is very, very beneficial for you. So now on to real estate. If you are looking to move to Dallas, Texas, please do text me 972-244-3106, or send me an email at vip@saimadillon, SAIMADHILLON.com, so that we can schedule some time to answer your questions. Email me, text me. If you call me, leave me a voicemail. I do not answer unknown numbers. So you will need to text me and or leave me a message and let me know what it is that you're looking for so that I can get back to you. I've had my I've been in Texas in Dallas actually for a very long time. I came here as a student right after finishing high school, and I came here and studied at UT Arlington. This week actually has was a very inspiring week for me. I met a friend that I graduated with, and I did my walk at UT Arlington with my bachelor's in finance, who did the walk with me, and we spent those years at University of Texas at Arlington. Her name is Manushai, and I met her while attending this talk with Indra Nui, former CEO of PepsiCo. So I tell you, she is such an empowering woman. Uh, she is not only a trailblazer, she's an empowering woman. She has is such a source of inspiration to me. When I look at the world, I don't look at the world as with all these divisions, right? With all these different countries or segregations. If someone is a source of inspiration to me, then it does not matter what that person, what that person's background is, what that person's religion is, what country that person might be coming on. I think we are so much bonded together just in the fact that humanity, on a humanitarian ground, just on the fact that we are all human beings, and any person that can touch your life, or anyone that can join hands with me in touching lives. We are all just ordinary people. In our own way, we are all extraordinary. We all are trying to live this life with its highs and lows, and its good and bad, and its challenges. And we are all trying to make it through, and we are all trying to persevere. So, this watching Indra and listening to Indra Nui, who came and who during her reign with PepsiCo, there was a 80% profit increase in PepsiCo. She shared something very, very amazing. She said that she was visiting India, and at that time, someone came and told her mom that what an amazing job her mother did in raising her for Indra to go and attend Yale University in 1974, and how she met with all these different mentors who changed her life. So one thing that she started at PepsiCo, which is just phenomenal, is she had like 80 senior executives, and she wrote a handwritten letter after coming back to the US to the parents of those people, telling them what an impact their child is making in the organization, and what an impact, how impactful their child has been in the collaboration and working for her. And she said that was just this. It just had this. Uh, this powerful impact, because when parents started receiving these letters, which was coming from the CEO of PepsiCo, and filled with praises for their child, it just made the parents feel wow. Because at the end of the day, we all realize that we thrive on our children, right? Our kids, when we see our kids smile, it makes us smile. When we see our kids doing something good in life, it just makes us so proud. So when you are out there and you try to touch other people's life, it just has this powerful impact on everyone. So anyways, having said that, just going to move on from here. And by the way, her husband is a graduate. He did his master's in industrial engineering from UT Arlington. So her husband is my alumni. So anyways, coming back to now, real estate. If you are looking to relocate to the Dallas area, if you are new in the Dallas area, you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, let's set up a time to meet and discuss your real estate goals. If you are a real estate investor, I do have at least around 8 to 10 hotels which are for sale. They're in different parts of the US. If you are interested, please do contact me, 972-244-3106. According to Yahoo News, today was an eventful day for the Federal Reserve. It left investors with a clear message: our work is nearly done. So we are hoping that with this comment, market is going to start stabilizing. According to Yahoo, this is according to Yahoo News. So alongside the central bank's announcement, it had raised the target range for its benchmark interest rate by 0.25%. A quarter point was increased yesterday. The Fed released updated economic projections that showed its current interest rate hiking cycle has nearly come to an end. So the keyword is nearly, because they are expecting another quarter point rate hike is going to come sometimes during this year. And that would conclude one of the more consequential periods in Fed history, the consequences of which we are just beginning to fully realize. Um, at the center of the Fed's impending pause in interest rate hikes is, of course, a bank crisis that grows out of the Fed's own actions. During a press conference on Wednesday, Fed Chair Jerome Powell sought to distance the broader banking system from Silicon Valley Bank, which had been the 16th largest bank in the US before being taken into receivership on March 10th after suffering tens of billions in deposit outflows. At a basic level, Silicon Valley Bank management failed today. This is what Powell said. They grew the bank very quickly. They exposed the bank to significant liquidity risk and interest rate risk. Powell added that the bank experienced an unprecedentedly rapid and massive bank run due to its very large group of connected depositors. Specific failures, specific customer dynamics. But this is something that is going to have a magnitude of impact on the rest of the world, on the rest of the country. But because the ramifications for the broader economy will be felt all over. In the world of central banking, the impacts are never just limited to a local basis. It is going to be felt in a very broad range, because whether or not Powell's comments declaring the banking system is sound and resilient become a modern version of Ben Bernanke's infamous declaration before Congress in 2007 that we do not expect significant spillovers from the subprime market to the rest of the economy or to the financial system. Altering the course of interest rate changes will, and does, it will have enormous impacts on our economy. But once again, when everything that is going on, because of which we are seeing a lot of homes in the market, builders are giving out all kinds of incentives, giving interest rate incentives, giving a price reduction. the this is the time when a majority of the people who become millionaires in real estate, they become millionaires during this time because of this fact. So so the housing market in the US has been crushed under the weight of higher interest rates, right? But we this is also a time, so it's all perspective based, right? This is also a time where investors start picking up property, and they have been, and they continue. So acquisitions are going strong. Investors are picking up properties left and right. A vast majority of investors are using cash. They are using cash. One of the higher percentages of cash is being used right now for acquisitions. So investors are investing in real estate left and right, because there's the when market has been going strong, and then based on the economical cycle, a low point comes in, then there's a short window of opportunity right there for investment to happen. Um, so, you know, consumers have been placing a lot of emphasis on necessities. So, total retail sales dropped 0.4% in February. However, store based spending, which excludes purchases made online and in restaurants, reached a record mark. This contrast indicates that consumers may be prioritizing the purchase of necessities when visiting brick and mortar retailers. So that is something good. At least that is something that is going up, and that is becoming a little bit stronger retail space, right? A lot of people who own office space, they are working on converting that vacant space of office buildings into apartment complexes. So, once again, for investors, this is a good time for you to move in. If you, I always say this, that if you have kids, help your kids. If they are going into college, help them, give them the money to put down, help them. And this is another thing that has come out, that people right now are putting down the least that they can put down in money as down payment and buying properties. So that is something else that is going on. So help your kids become real estate investors. Help your kids invest in real estate. If they are in colleges, help them buy an investment property, at least with 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Let them lease out 2 of the rooms and stay in one of the rooms themselves. It gives them hand-on experience as to how to become real estate investor. Getting college education um, is great, but actually putting it into implementation, and उस चीज को in action डालना, उस चीज को execute करना, उस चीज को learn करना, hands on experience, there is no उसकी कोई बराबरी नहीं है. So there is starting in April 2023, Texas real estate buyers, sellers, agents, and brokers can transact Texas based residential and commercial real estate with cryptocurrencies on myelisting.com, a free to use real estate data and listing platform. So that is something that is when I started my show, जब मैंने शो स्टार्ट किया तो मैंने ये कहा था कि लाइफ जो है, it is all about change. Life is all about growth. Everything, the dynamics of AI, artificial intelligence, that is entering and that is seeping into every aspect of our life. So artificial intelligence, हर चीज, the dynamics of everything is changing right now. एक वो वक्त आता है, जैसे जिस वक्त पे टेलीविजन इन्वेंट हुआ, जिस वक्त के ऊपर इंटरनेट इन्वेंट हुआ, फोन इन्वेंट हुआ, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ये ऐसी चीजें आती हैं जिनसे पूरे लाइफ के डायनामिक्स चेंज हो जाते हैं. एंड आई फील कि इस वक्त we are entering that another phase of life or of our time in this world, whether artificial intelligence is going to change, drastically change a lot of things, the way things are done, the way marketing is done. So a lot of change coming through artificial intelligence. Anyways, coming back, especially if you are an investor and you invest in cryptocurrency, so you will be able to buy and sell from anywhere in the world. The program is called ASAP, Accelerated Sales and Purchase Program, a marketplace where anyone in the world can transact US real estate with cryptocurrencies in as little as one business day, according to the company. Sellers can opt to receive funds in either cash or cryptocurrency. So again, it will be it uh, even cryptocurrency itself, right, when it came out, initially there were a lot of skeptics, but it has now wo waqt aa raha hai jidhar you will be able to buy and sell homes using cryptocurrency. So a lot of change happening. Artificial intelligence se bahut sari change is happening. And having said that, um, we have builders इस वक्त वो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है जिधर 270,000 के अंदर यूएस के अंदर single family new builder houses available. Prices have dropped in Aubrey. Prices have dropped in a lot of cities. Builders are there are homes that you can find at between 290 and $300,000 new home, new builder homes. So if you are looking, yes, you're not going to get cities like Frisco or Plano or Allen. You're not going to get the cities which are already developed. So this price range is, especially with a new home, is for newer cities. But these are opportunities. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, this is the time for you to make a move, because builders are giving you good interest. They are actually buying down the interest rates for you, and they are giving you in fact there are some builders who are even giving you fixed 30 years. So there are these opportunities. they agar aapko Frisco nahi mil raha, so literally a few 4 or 5 miles from Frisco, Little Elm has homes which are in the low to mid 300 range. Builders are giving incentives. They are buying down the interest rate for you. They want to get rid of their inventory. So whether it's pre-owned, whether it's new built, this is a time for you to invest in real estate. um, Personally, I feel I have been doing real estate for 18 years, and when I look back and I see past 18 years ke andar, the people who have been thinking about making a move are still thinking. The people who want to become real estate investors, they are already, every day is a new day. Yesterday does not matter anymore. What matters is, what are you going to do with your life today? Because it will change your tomorrow and impact your tomorrow. So just this is what's going on in the world of real estate. We can expect a quarter point increase just happen, another quarter expected to happen sometimes in this year. Let's see what ये जो बैंक ने जो क्रैश किया है सिलिकॉन वैली में, how it ends up impacting the world of real estate. So, uske alawa, in just another 50 seconds, we are going to go into our break. And जब हम break के अंदर जाएंगे तो it is a 5 minute break, and then we come back and we talk about it's talking about heart to heart, talking about just different things, you know, different things in our life, what's going on in my heart and in my brain and in my world. We are going to disconnect from Instagram, and we are going to come back. And we are still going live on LinkedIn and YouTube as well as Facebook. This is Saima Dillon. You're listening to Heart with Saima, and VIP at saimadillon.com.
Every bite, our authentic Punjabi cuisine will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving.
So it is so hot in the studio. Um, Gosh, like literally, if you can see, I'm sweating. Um, so it's so hot in the studio. So all right, everyone on Instagram, thank you all for joining. Hey, Faisal, Bashir, thank you for joining on Instagram, and thank you for being a part of my show. Um, all right, Instagram, I come here every Thursday from 1 to 1:05 to 1:30, actually, to be precise. We do, you can listen to us on the radio as well. From anywhere in the world, join thecaravan.com, or you can go on to YouTube under live video, because this is, I am streaming live, so this is not being natively uploaded. So thank you for being here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect here, and now. So how are you guys doing? आप लोग कैसे हैं? What's happening in your world? Um, oh, so मेरी दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है? मेरी दुनिया में um, what is happening in my world? Um, Not uh, you know, not a whole lot, and it's hot, so whew, it makes functionality, दिमाग थोड़ा सा चलना जो है वो slow down हो जाता है because of that factor. But not a whole lot. We are going to play some songs and stuff in the second half. I don't really have, for the heart to heart segment, I don't really have a whole lot planned. So actually, I will go ahead and disconnect from LinkedIn and YouTube, because. Um, Hey Basil, thank you. Ramadan Mubarak, Uzma. Okay, so this is all coming from Facebook. Okay, so LinkedIn, thank you all for being here and for joining me. We will see you next Thursday, and YouTube.